stay lurking on fees, and I do work with these like Hercules. I don't like all the hyper nightfall.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, so far this year it's been another superb showing from this team. They're second in the East. After what we saw them accomplish last season, it hasn't come as a major shock to anyone around the league. Still a little strange to see D. Wade out of a Heat uniform, but we'll get to see him tonight. As his career winds down, where do you see him on the list of all-time shooting guards?
Let's see, three-time champion, one Finals MVP. I'm going to say he's the third best shooting guard in the modern era.
Would you like to tell us who the first two are?
I would never say Mike and Kobe.
Oh, okay.
Well, see, I don't consider Michael the modern era, because after 2000s, I'm saying he's not the modern anymore. So I would say that Dwayne would be the second best shooting guard in the modern era.
Well, it depends on what you call modern.
Exactly.
Well, anything.
I think the 90s are pretty modern.
Exactly.
I mean, the last
What are you
20
talking
years,
about?
don't you, that's pretty modern?
Do you have a TV from the 90s in your house? That's
three,
not modern.
Three of them.
Exactly.
From the 90s?
Yes.
Oh, my
Three
God.
from the 90s.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, like my buddy.
There's
my buddy
nothing
says,
in my house.
and
I
one of
agree
them-
with you, Ernie.
And my non-working one is on
Don't
top
be
of
a
the working
millennial.
one.
Don't forget where you come from, millennial man.
I'm a millennial guy.
No, it's
so
right over there next
he's
to
number
my,
two.
It's right over
no,
there next to
stop
my
it. Number
transistor
three.
radio.
He's number two. Michael
is.
is not modern anymore.
No.
And my 8-track player.
And my toaster oven.
Then why is he
They're
still selling
all
shoes
right
if he's
there.
not modern?
Got
him, Judge Ernie.
Yeah.
Michael still has an earring, a loop earring in his ear.
But he's
not
still
modern.
selling shoes.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Tell him sit down. Be humble. 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 Sit down.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. For the 76ers right now, they're focused on kicking off to a good start on the road trip here. They just haven't been able to buy a break lately. 5 of their last 6 games have been losses.
And I think for the 76ers, it's been a nice run they're on to start the season, especially when you compare it to the way it ended just a year ago.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin, Sixers coach Brett Brown says that Philadelphia reminds him of his hometown of Boston. He said the city has tremendous pride. The city wants winners. It's a tough, no-nonsense city. Nobody's sugarcoating anything. And I love that because you can just tell it like it is. My responsibility is to produce a team that plays hard. Guys?
Thanks, David. Right on the money. Philly's passion for sports is something that makes them so unique. And at this point of the season, Steve, most players have a defined role in what they're expected to do from the coaching staff. Just how important is that to have for players in the NBA to have a roadmap to follow and stay between the lines?
It's extremely important. Reason why is you want to know what a guy's going to bring you night in and night out. And obviously, throughout the game and throughout the season and in playoffs, you have some injuries. Guys' roles change. But when everybody's on the same page, they're doing their job. And that's a big, I could say, quote in the NBA. Do your job and good things happen.
Yep. Look at the 76ers starting group. Fultz and Luwawu team together to make the backcourt. Simmons is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. Now here's Fultz. Saric just screen on Love. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got the game going here with the first basket for Philadelphia.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Simmons against LeBron, and James throws it down.
He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Indiana.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
And Thompson kicks to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for James. Wade outside. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Over Simmons. Here's Thompson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Embiid the screen. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Redick against Wade. And Wade sends it back.
One of the all-time great shot blockers at the off-guard position. None other than Dwayne Wade. And LeBron James in 2014 took on the burden of leading a young Cavs team back to greatness. He changed the whole culture, showing them what it took to win it all.
And the second free throw, good. And Smitty, that'll take a lot of patience for LeBron going from Miami to Cleveland, getting his teammates and the organization overall to that next level.
The definition of a leader, LeBron James. He'll do it with praise or criticism, not shy about challenging others and lighting a fire under them.
Now here's Wade. 11 points for him in that last game against Indiana.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Thomas. And another miss by Cleveland.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simmons dishes to Fultz. Thompson against Simmons. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
And you can be sure they will be counting on their reserves to step up again in a big way.
Here's Love. The shot. No good. Some solid defense from Šarić. Simmons with it. He's picked up by James to stop the drought. No good from Simmons.
Yeah, and they're just hitting 20% of their shots. It's a rough start to this game.
Wade kicks to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Outside Thomas. Over Fultz. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Embiid with the screen on Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fultz has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, the athleticism from Fultz is off the charts. Turns on the jets whenever he's taken off towards the basket.
Now here's Love. A 20-point game for him in the win against Indiana.
And no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Now Fultz, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cleveland leading by 3. Thomas with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Indiana. No one covered. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's made that three-point shot a staple in his arsenal. You can't sag off Kevin Love.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's James. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
Simmons pulls it in.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Now here's Redick. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Love the pass to Thomas. LeBron against Simmons. Wade kicks to James. It's a pick by Love from deep. Thomas. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Sharch dishes to Fultz. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Cavaliers leading. And here's Love for 3. Simmons pulls it in. Here's Philadelphia. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
Also, they were late with their rotations for most of the evening. Gave up a lot of easy points.
Now, here's Thomas after Ben Simmons' miss. Thomas inside. 2 points. That one goes. Thomas got his 2nd basket.
He couldn't have played it better. There was just enough room to get the shot off.
The 76ers trail by 4.
And really few teams in NBA history have undertaken the sort of extreme makeover the Sixers did over the last 4 years. And a lot of losing along the way, but the fans have been surprisingly supportive of the rebuilding process. And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently. The vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out of him.
And here's Fultz. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's LeBron. They lead by 1. LeBron James on the wing. Thomas kicks to LeBron. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. So they take the lead. Sharch has got 5 now.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And Smitty, I can see on a court where you have a favorite spot to shoot, but were you the kind of guy, too, because you were such an outstanding shooter, that you had to receive the ball at a certain place, like on your hip or around your shoulder, in front or on the side? Was that important to your shot?
Hey, Kevin, great question. A lot of guys like it in different situations. They call it a shot pocket, but I kind of liked it on my left side to kind of grab it with my left hand so I could catch it. Then I could rip through an all-in-one motion or pump fake. So putting it on that left hand was where I really liked it, Kevin.
It was in your rhythm, right? That's exactly where you could catch, and that was the rhythm that you would establish for yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And every time it was there, you just felt like it was going in. Obviously, if it wasn't perfect, you still had to make the shot. But that's where I liked it, right on that left hand to go right into my shot.
Pass to Covington. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. It's blocked. Now Smith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Bayless the pass to Covington. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Covington's got his first bucket of the night.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Back to Smith. To the inside, and taken away by Johnson. McConnell with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. From 10 feet out, no good that time. Good work defensively by Crowder. Smith outside. Crowder kicks to Rose. Back to Crowder. And that one, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Bayless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. to the left wing. Here's Holmes. Drills it from outside.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Here's Rose. He had 19 points in the win against Indiana. High inside. Johnson on him. Out to Shumpert. Over in the corner. Rose. Cleveland moving it around. Outer dishes to Smith. From outside, off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. McConnell with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Now here's Covington. Last game we saw him score 14. 4 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot. Cavaliers trailing. Shumpert passes to Crowder. To the inside. Smith. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Here's McConnell. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's the feed to Covington. Kicks to Bayless. Pass to McConnell. Here's the floater. And he lays it up and in.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Now, here's Fry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Shumpert. Outside Rose. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
Free throw drops for Rose. And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Yeah, and his leadership is a big part of the package now. He can be a good mentor to upcoming guards in an organization, act as kind of that bridge, if you will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run.
Now, here's Covington. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now, here's Fry. He's guarded by Johnson. Rose kicks to Fry. The kick out to Crowder. From outside the arc. Fry dishes to Rose. Smith for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball. And obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And listen, you could be known for a lot worse things in your life and having gone to a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been, Kev. I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out in front.
We've got Jay Crowder. Rose is out there with Amon Shumpert. And it's Smith. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Well, Cleveland shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Rose with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Carter's checked in. Smith against Covington. From deep, Rose. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 7 points for Derrick Rose. The 76ers trail by 3. Feeds to Bayless. Pass to Johnson. Bayless with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's McConnell. The Cavaliers pull it in. Fry's got his third rebound tonight. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
David Thompson, certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Jeff Green is checked in for Crowder. And the 76ers also making a change. Fultz, he's checked in for Jared Bayless. Carter, the pass to Fry. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith, no good.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
Now, here's McConnell. He's covered by Rose. Covington kicks to Fultz. Now the pass to McConnell. 4 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. That's good from Fultz on the assist by McConnell. Fultz has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Carter kicks to Smith over Johnson on the mark with the 15-footer. Smith's got his second bucket.
And this is where JR can put it on you. Excellent in the catch and shoot.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown.
You know, the Cavs are able to stay big and still space the floor. When they put Kevin Love and Channing Frye together, it's a death lineup with their shooting.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Rose kicks to Smith. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Cleveland.
And the three-pointer was their preferred weapon. It can be a risky strategy, but it's one that more and more teams have embraced over the years.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Ben Simmons comes in for T.J. McConnell. Embiid the screen. Fultz kicks to Holmes. Dishes it to Simmons. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And Simmons is totally comfortable near the rim, using his body well to get the shot he wants.
And Love has it in the corner. Back to Rose. Outside, Green. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron, he's checked in for Smith. Wade comes in for Vince Carter. And Thomas subbed in for Derrick Rose. Then for the 76ers, Sharch checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Robert Covington. Now here's Fultz. He has 7. Outside for Simmons. He's looking for Saric and finds him. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's James. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
To the inside. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Simmons on the wing. To the paint and stolen by Love. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. In third, the Cavaliers.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
And Steve, so many star players get credit for their offensive game. LeBron James is just as much a factor on the other end of the floor at the defensive end.
Yeah, on that end, he's incredibly versatile. He can guard 1 through 5. He said that his chase down block of Iguodala in the 2016 finals was the defining play of his career. Obviously, he takes tremendous pride in his defensive game.
Now here's Green. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. The shot's good from Love.
Nice, the in-between game. Kevin Love effective from anywhere on the floor.
They set the pick. Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Fultz dishes to Embiid. Up top, Simmons. Embiid the screen. They need this. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Simmons.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. Love inside. Guarded by Embiid. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Thomas.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Screen by Saric. Fultz kicks to Saric. It's Redick on the wing. Wade is covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. And that one hits back iron.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he couldn't deliver.
Outside, Green. Wade kicks to LeBron. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
The power of LeBron. Even if you tried to give the hard foul, he'll go right through you.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The free throw drops for James. And for the Sixers, a lot of missed rookie seasons over the years. First Nerlens Noel, then Joel Embiid, now Ben Simmons.
Yeah, but in many cases, I think they drafted them knowing they might be out of commission for a while. Still, I think the Philly fans probably hope not to hear the phrase foot fracture for a long time. Hopefully, they can keep everybody healthy and get this thing moving forward.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Outside Thomas. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Outside for Simmons. LeBron against Embiid. And stolen by LeBron. Inside. Some solid defense from Saric.
That's the one when you watch the film back, he's going to cringe. He couldn't ask for a better opportunity.
Embiid, the pass to Saric, and stolen by Love. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
And let's take a look now at Joel Embiid's numbers. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 5th in blocks, 14th in rebounding. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And yeah, he's been a brutal shot blocker all season long. As you said, top 5 in the league. He's a dangerous force to face inside. Embiid the screen. Fultz kicks to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Embiid throws it down.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Love outside. He kicks it to Thompson. Down low, James.
J.J. Redick, one of the best deep shooters in the NBA. He doesn't create his own shot for the most part, but he can hit a three from all spots and depths. He opens up so many options and space when he's on the floor.
For Cleveland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer, but LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jay Crowder's checked in for Love. And Shumpert in there for Dwayne Wade. Jared Bayless is checked in for Philadelphia. 6 to shoot. Embiid the screen. Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Steve, for Redick in his shooting, with the way that it is and an all-time demand in the NBA right now, you knew his free agency would be very interesting.
Yeah, it was, and you have to respect the decision that he ultimately made. He fits in well with the roster, and his three-point shooting is always useful, not to mention he's got a nice contract.
Here's Simmons after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Shoots over Crowder. No good from Simmons. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Doesn't let the contact affect the shot. Great focus by LeBron.
And here is Bayless, looking for his first basket still in this one. He feeds it to Saric. Bayless dishes to Simmons. All alone. That one wide left.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. LeBron with another miss. The 76ers trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Saric kicks to Embiid. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
James against Simmons. Out to Shumpert. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to James. And James throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
That was a terrific replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Philadelphia with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Redick passes to Embiid. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Thomas dishes to Thompson. Pass to James. Thompson sets the pick for James. Outside Thomas. Here's the triple. Here's Crowder. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. The 3 from Thomas. Thomas with another miss. Redick is in the corner. Embiid the screen. Here's Simmons. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And really with Simmons, the guy just has everything, including the soft mid-range jump shot.
From deep, James. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Teron Lou. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run the transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Kenny, your thoughts. How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they've gotten to the line tonight a lot. Basically, they're saying, I'm going to take it to you. And the only way you can stop me is to foul me. But here's the thing. If you're afraid to sacrifice your body, you'll never pick up a lot of free throws. So great job in the first half.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the three, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens. Running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Man, through the first two quarters, he was extremely aggressive. Picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. The Cavaliers leading by 4.
You know, Tyronn Lue, a two-time champion as a player with the Lakers, that understanding of what it takes to win it all has laid the foundation for his coaching career.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3. Joel Embiid out there with Saric, and it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. Now here's Embiid. Foul on the play, basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance. And Tyronn Lue talked about his breadth of experience as a player. He said, I won titles. I also played in the worst team in the league. I've done it all.
Also, Kevin, to add to that, he's been a starter. He's been a bench player. He's missed time with injury. That helps when he's trying to relate to his players because he's been there and he's been through everything and whatever they're going through.
Now here's Saric. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Screen by Saric. Redick for 3. Here's Embiid, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
James, the pass to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. The drive by James. That's in there. Love with the assist. James has got 16 points.
One of LeBron's many moves, navigating his way through traffic.
Now Embiid, 12 points for him. Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. 11 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
Count that one. And that's now 18 points for LeBron.
Tremendous breakdown ability off the dribble. LeBron also finishing through contact.
Screen by Saric. Simmons dishes to Embiid. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
James kicks to Love. Outside Thomas. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Fultz. The 76ers lead it. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
Beautiful to see Simmons working in pick and roll sets. He just knows when to shoot as well as when to pass to his teammate.
Robert Covington's checked in for J.J. Redick.
And rarely do you see a team trade out of the first overall pick, but that's exactly what the Celtics did with Fultz. Sixers jumped on the chance to move up, and Fultz matched exactly what they wanted to add to this team.
And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart for the 76ers.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around, as his energy is contagious out there right now.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for LeBron. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. And offensively, the great teams pass up a good shot for a great shot. And San Antonio seems to be a nice example of that, if not this year, certainly in the past. Where do you draw the line, though, Steve, between great passing and then overpassing?
Well, I think then you start to look at teams who are saying these guys are not equipped mentally or physically or skill-wise to take that open shot. If you have an open shot, you got to be a little selfish, and obviously if it's a better shot, you move it on. But at times, you got to take that good shot and believe that you can make it, or just make the right play. A lot of teams are not making the right play. They're overpassing.
Here's Fultz, following the score by Derrick Rose. Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside Rose. It's a pick by Love over Fultz. Rose can't hit.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Now here's Rose. 11 points in the game. Smith outside. The dish now to Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Love's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
Johnson the screen. The feed to Simmons. The shot. The shot that time, not on target. Smith with the defensive effort. Wade against Covington. Love right side. Over Johnson. Love, no luck.
Look, that's in his range, but he had a defender right up in his chest.
Here's Fultz. 7 points in the game. Simmons on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now here is Smith. The screen from Thompson. Here's Wade. Second chance effort. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now here's Fultz. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
A different look now for Cleveland. Green comes in for Thompson. And it's Carter in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the 76ers, Rashawn Holmes. He's checked in for Embiid. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Simmons. Now here's McConnell. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. McConnell's got 7.
When he gets it going from out there, look out.
Smith with it. He's got 7. Out to the right wing. Love the pass to Rose. They grab their own miss. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. In the third spot, Markelle Fultz. And, of course, Ben Simmons.
And both of them are just explosive scorers around the rim, able to get in close, and that's a key to getting high percentage shots.
Johnson the screen to the left side wing. Kicks it to Fultz. With some arc. Great D that time from Love.
That was very tight defense. He tried to force the layup anyway. I think that was a questionable decision.
And here's Rose. He's got 11. In the corner, Smith with it. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 10 points for J.R. Smith.
He doesn't need much room. With a hand in his face, J.R. still drills it.
Passes it to McConnell. Feeds it to Covington. Back to McConnell. The pass to Fultz. Over Carter. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Holmes got his second bucket of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Rhodes. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Love with the bucket.
Palm with a hand in his face. Love squares up, knocks it down.
Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Dishes it to Fultz. Covington wide open. He fires. Again, Philadelphia. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
And for Cleveland, repeat or no repeat, just having that first title still resonates. A city no longer defined by sports futility.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
The Cavaliers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Vince Carter.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
Pass to Covington. He kicks to Fultz. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here. You know, Steve, many felt that it was fitting that the Cavaliers came back in the 2016 finals from a 3-1 series deficit to win it all. If you're going to finally break through, it would have to be against all odds to make something like that happen.
Yeah, so true. And the actual ring the team got after that comeback has a story to it. 3 white diamonds and 4 red garnets, showing the sequence of wins and losses. It reflects determination and the end of a curse.
Now, here's McConnell, following the miss by Derrick Rose. A floater, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And liking how Fultz stays patient on offense. Outstanding at using the pump fake to draw defenders in the air. The rest is simple.
And the first one drops.
And the one thing that you gotta love about Markelle Fultz is his versatility. I mean, he's got the size, the passing and scoring ability to succeed at either guard position. He's almost Westbrookish.
Outside Rose. Love with the screen for Smith. There's Rose with the 3. Headshot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Kicks it out to James. Outside Rose. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you ask the scouts about Fultz, he has the complete game.
You know, Kevin, he checks all the boxes. Athleticism, the size to play above the rim, and above all, I think the feel for the game is quite apparent when you watch him play.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
Now here's Covington. Holmes, that's a screen. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Now we get a chance to check out LeBron James. Just an incredible month of basketball, averaging about 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Rose dishes to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly. And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Covington against LeBron from 11 feet away. The shot by Sharch, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Crowder for 3. Smith. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Holmes got his 3rd rebound tonight. Back to McConnell. Holmes, that's a screen. McConnell kicks to Holmes. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd. Nice D from Rose. Kicks it out to James. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
Charge, just screen on Rose. Left side, Redick shoots the 3. Traps in the tray. Redick's got 8 here in the quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Outside Rose. In the corner, Smith with it. Love the pass to Smith. Love inside. Charges there. Smith missing again. Here's McConnell. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Philadelphia leading by 4. LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. D-Wade out there with Thomas. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Sharch. And he converts the layup. Sharch has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the 76ers.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now McConnell. He feeds it to Sharch. And Redick kicks to Holmes. Shoots over Crowder. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 8. Holmes gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. LeBron kicks to Crowder. Wade against Reddick. Wade dishes to Thompson. No good.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And now it's a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead. Covington against LeBron. And the dunk by James.
And making it look completely effortless. LeBron using his immense talent to score at will.
Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Reddick for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wade gets the bucket.
The vision of LeBron always finding open teammates.
The 76ers leading by 8. Outside, Reddick. He dishes it to Covington. And stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. James with the ball. That's tipped. They get it back. There's the dish to Thomas. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Crowder. And another shot out to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Missed it. Even after all those chances. They double him with James. Here's McConnell to the wing right side. Saric. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Thomas. LeBron outside. Back to Thomas. The kick out to Crowder. The feed to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Ben Simmons comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Fulton for T.J. McConnell. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Thomas. Crowder from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Fultz the pass to Embiid. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
And for the Sixers, trust the process was the motto. And the process now finally bearing fruit. You see the young talent. Now it's about figuring out how all these pieces fit together.
And the technical free throw is good. And Reddick kicks to Saric. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Thomas. And the rejection by LeBron.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Got a hand on it. Saric dishes to Simmons. Reddick is in the corner. Out to the wing. From the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeBron's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thomas with the ball. The screen from Thompson. Off the screen. Thomas, no good. You were talking about the fits for these young Sixers. A bit of a log jam in recent seasons in their front court.
Yeah, I mean, they were in talent acquisition mode, just going for the best player available. And now as they see things taking shape, it's time to try and balance the roster. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
James against Saric. LeBron is doubled. And here's Crowder. James in the post. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Saric. The 76ers leading by 6. Fultz the pass to Simmons. The Cavaliers pull it in. Crowder's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Thomas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And for Isaiah Thomas, he shouldn't have too much of an issue fitting in with the Cavs. I mean, he played AAU with Kevin Love. He can distribute and score. Same role as Irving had when he was with the Cavs.
And Cleveland making a change here. Love's checked in. Now here's Fultz. Screen by Saric. Here's the screen. Here's Simmons. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Simmons against James. Wade kicks to Thompson. Back to Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Thomas. That's short off the rim.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
He's hit a rough patch this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
LeBron dishes to Love. Outside for Thomas. And the rejection by Embiid.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Fultz the pass to Saric. Now Fultz. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And for Joel Embiid, some real tough times to start his NBA career. Greg sidelined, as we know, for the first 2 seasons with injuries. And just when he got going in season 3, he was dealt a knee injury.
Yeah, it has not been easy. And remember, Joel Embiid is so competitive. They came to the game late, but fell for it hard. And this is what he lives for, to be out on the court helping his team compete.
Thomas, good.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
Embiid the screen. Here's Fultz. The Cavaliers pull it in. James kicks to Love. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Markelle Fultz. And Smitty, Kevin Love has weathered a surprising amount of criticism over the years. In Minnesota, he put up big numbers, but they said he wasn't a winner. Then he goes to Cleveland, and they say, you know, what's happened to those big numbers?
You're right. It's a catch-22. Really not fair. Last season, I think he answered all those questions. He did it all. A 20-10 contributor on an elite team.
Now here's Fultz. A 3-pointer, no good.
He's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not to be.
Wade outside. James outside. Over Simmons. And LeBron James gets it to go. James has got the game tied up here for the Cavs. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Outside, Redick. Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. Back to Redick, the 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Love. Wade against Redick. Wade dishes to Thompson. Shoots over Embiid. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Thompson. Philadelphia's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Fultz. Embiid. It's good on the putback.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
The drive by James.
One of the league's great competitors. The second LeBron catches the ball, you can see he's looking to rise to the occasion.
Philadelphia shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. They set the screen. Fultz with the ball. Wade picks him up. Here's Embiid. And he banks in the layup. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Wade outside. Thompson, a screen on Redick. Wade passes to Thomas. It's a pick by Love. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Isaiah Thomas.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He thrives in these big moments. He's always ready to help put the game away.
In the corner, Simmons with it. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Thomas with the steal. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. And Thomas has it in the corner. It's stolen by Fultz. And the rejection by Love.
Not known for blocking shot, but Kevin Love got all of that one. Rising to the challenge. That's a big bucket by Kevin Love.
The 76ers trail. Fultz dishes to Sharge. Outside, Redick. Kicks to Embiid. And that's collected by Love. Cleveland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Wade outside. Love against Embiid. Right side, Thomas. 4 on the clock. Love, no luck.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Now here's Fultz. Sharge outside. With the floater. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The screen from Thompson. And they double up James. Yes!
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 1. There's 14 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Patience is the key. Let's see what they come up with here.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Redick kicks to Embiid. Got it! Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 1. just 2 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.